Hi there. So, a lot of business owners and founders focus on getting media coverage, but really think about what happens after a journalist says yes. Now, one of the first things I often ask for is a press kit, and that's usually the moment people start panicking. Now, a press kit isn't just a document that you can throw together, it's a professional package that prepares your business for visibility. It saves journalists time and ensures your story is represented accurately. Now, today's video, I'll explain what a press kit is, why it matters, and exactly what you should include to make sure that you are media ready. Now, this is just a few examples from Canva as to how you can structure your press kit. If it's your first time, you haven't done it before, so this templates, it's easy to see what others have done so that you know exactly how you can structure yours as well. Now, a press kit, sometimes called a media kit, is a collection of key information about a business, brand, or individual prepared specifically for journalists or media professionals. Now, it gives them everything they need in one place, from company details to images to contact information. It can exist as a downloadable PDF, a dedicated page on your website, or a shared folder containing all of your media assets. Now, the goal is clarity and accessibility so a journalist can quickly understand who you are and why your story matters. Now, like it mentioned earlier now, so you can see that this is a page on a website, but it also has downloadable media for the journalists to make it so much easier for them. Now, the purpose of a press kit is to make a journalist's job easier. Media professionals work under tight deadlines, and a well organized kit saves them from chasing emails for information. Now, a press kit also protects your narrative by presenting your company overview, founder bio, and key facts clearly. You control how your story is told. And then finally, it signals professionalism, showing that you are prepared and take media exposure seriously. This can make a big difference in how you are perceived. When a journalist reaches out to you and they say, "We would like to do a story about you, your brand, your products, your company, anything like that," and they ask you for a press kit, it's extremely professional. It shows that you are ready when you can say, "Oh, no, definitely, I've got this right here for you. All of the information is presented in this kit. It is up to date with all of the latest company details and everything." So, this makes the journalist's job so much easier. And then what you'll find in a press kit. Now, the first one would be the company overview. So, a concise description of what your business does, who it serves, and what makes it unique. So, avoid overly promotional language. Clarity is key right here. So, who are you? What is your business about? Maybe like how it started, any information that would be interesting to the journalist. And then also the next one would be your founder or executive bio. So highlight relevant experience, achievements, and expertise. So journalists often pull directly from this bio when introducing you. When a journalist writes about you, they often quote you within their content. So let's say, for example, Deepak Shukla from Pearl Lemon said so and so and so. So now when they have a bio ready, it makes it so much easier for them to just pull from that information to say, okay, this is Deepak, this is how he started Pearl Lemon, this is more information about him and his company. Instead of back and forth communication trying to figure out, okay, who is this person? Why should I be writing about him? All of the information is easily accessible. Then high resolution images. Now you can include logos, product photos, headshots, or office images. Make them media ready and easy to download. So when they are easy to download, it makes the journalist job so much easier because they would often use images or videos within their content to make it stand out more. You can even have a Google Drive with different folders. The one could have the bio, and then the next one could have videos, and then the next has images. So everything, it's categorized and everything for them. Again, it makes it so much easier for them. And then another one would be key facts and stats. Now, you can include relevant numbers like revenue milestones, growth, customer base, or partnerships. These add credibility and context. Remember, like even though a journalist might ask for a press kit, at the same time, they still want to know, okay, so why should we write a story about you? They want that credibility. They want you to showcase your expertise. Now, this is a good way when you can provide them with evidence so that they know exactly, oh, okay, so this is an expert in the field, and my audience would love to hear about this expert, about this company. And then the next one we have over here is a press release. Now, this is optional. Now, it includes recent announcements or updates that journalists can reference. So your press kit will have all of, your information, company information, and all of that. However, a press release, it's a little bit more detailed in the different things that you've been doing within your company, whether it is partnerships or funding or a new product release. Your press release will go into detail about this. So if there are key press releases, or should I say information, that you would like to highlight, it's a good it's optional, but it would be a good idea to add that press release so that they do have that information available to them. And then next up we have media mentions and testimonials. Now, this is an example of past coverage or quotes to build trust and authority. So you can mention that I have been, I've been featured in this publication, I've been featured in that publication, so that they know, okay, that there has been different publications that have quoted you. So it shows that you have authority in a different you have authority in the industry that you are in. And then also, if you want, you can even add, client testimonials. You don't have to go into detail, but just to show the different work that you've done, to show your expertise within the industry. And then the next one would be contact information. Now, provide the best email, phone if necessary, and then social media links so journalists can reach you. Now, let's say journalists, their preferred way of communicating is via email. However, journalists B, they prefer social media. You need to make sure that your contact information is detailed for journalist A and journalist B. So include your contact emails, your different emails. You can include your social media, all of that. Adding a contact form like this is just not going to cut it for you. You have to be detailed with your contact information, because they might add your contact information within their content as well. So it makes it easier for your audience to reach you as well. So make sure that you are detailed. And then just a few optional extras. So this can include a fact sheet, FAQs, or product, service, one pages that saves journalists time and makes covering your story even easier. So the main thing that you have to understand, or the two main things here, is to be as detailed as you can. Your media kit has to include all of the relevant information that will be, or should I say, in the sense, all of the best things or the good things that you really want to showcase. So add all of those into your media kit. It has to be professional so that it does stand out to the journalist with all of the relevant information. However, the one thing that you have to remember is that a media kit makes it easier for a journalist to cover your story, your company. So you have to make sure that it is easy to use, it's easy to navigate, it's easy to understand all of the different sections and everything, and makes it easy for the journalist to cover your story.